Today, I want to tell you a beautiful story. A story about love, struggle, faith, and victory. A story of two young hearts who refused to give up on each other, even when life gave them every reason to walk away. This is the story of Tomi and Dio. Tomi was just 13 years old when she first met Dio. She loved to sit under the almond tree near the school field, sketching in her old notebook. One hot afternoon, Dio walked up to her with a shy smile. "You draw really well, Tomi, and maybe you'll show me the world one day." They laughed, and from that simple moment, a gentle love began. Through secondary school, they shared everything: their meat pies, their textbooks, their jokes, and their dreams. People teased them, lovebirds, but they didn't care. They were young.
Then, reality came. Dio's father fell sick. Tomi's mother lost her small shop. Suddenly, both families slipped into poverty. Dio took whatever jobs he could find, mixing cement, carrying blocks, doing carpentry. Tomi braided hair just to help her mother feed the family. And every evening, they met under the same almond tree, holding hands and promising each other. One day, it go better. But life didn't make it easy. There were nights Dio cried from frustration. Days Tomi felt like giving up on her dreams. They argued sometimes, not out of hatred, but out of fear. Yet every single time, they found their way back to each other. At 24, they got married. Not because they had money, but because they had love. The wedding was small, simple, humble. Plastic chairs, a rented canopy, neighbors cooking rice outside. Their honeymoon was just holding each other in a small one-room apartment with a leaking roof. But they were happy. Still, poverty followed them into marriage. There were months they couldn't pay rent. Months they survived only on gari and groundnut. Months Tomi cried because her sewing machine broke. Months Dio felt like a failure because he couldn't find stable work. They prayed.
Then, one day, everything began to change. At a construction site, an engineer noticed Dio's skill with measurements.
The measurements are spot on here. Really? That's surprising. Yes, it gives us hope for the next phase.
"Engineer, you're talented. Come, learn CAD design." Dio had no money, but the engineer paid for the course. Around the same time, Tomi started posting pictures of her handmade clothes online. A lady in Lagos saw one, then ordered 3, then 10. Soon, Tomi's designs were everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp. Slowly, the darkness began to fade. Dio became a junior engineer. Tomi opened a small fashion studio. They moved from one small room to a 2-bedroom apartment, then to a house of their own. And then their breakthrough came. A celebrity wore one of Tomi's designs, and it went viral. Orders poured in from all over the world. Dio handled a major project and got promoted to project manager. After years of pain, years of tears, years of surviving on hope, they finally rose. Years later, Tomi and Dio sat together on the balcony of their beautiful home, watching the sunset as their 2 lovely children played on the grass. Sometimes they talked about their journey, the hunger, the fear, the late-night prayers, the leaking roof, the fights, the dreams, and how love carried them through it all.
Remember when we used to sit here and dream about the future? We've come so far.
Whenever people asked Dio the secret of their success, he always said one thing:
We didn't just become rich, we became blessed.
If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. And always remember, no matter how dark the night gets, your sunrise is coming.